Hi, welcome back. We're gonna do another video. Um, just again, another kind of casual. Got the mic on again. I think these are going over well. I think you guys are liking them. Please let me know. We are here at Canoe Creek State Park. This is one of the first courses I ever played. I love this course a lot. It's a little bit of drive for me from my house now, where I live at currently. Um, so I don't play it a ton, but we're gonna play from the longs. See what happens. I don't know. First one is about 300 feet straight out there under the big tree. We're going to go two off the top, one forehand, one backhand, just to get loose because I'm not yet. I'm thinking now, when I used to play this, I used to have to throw like a distance driver, like cloud breaker, to get there. I don't think I'll need to do that now. If that pushes, it's really good. It's short. Okay. Well, maybe dropping down to a 7-speed wasn't the best, but oh. Well, I almost threw that OB, but it's not too bad. There's parking lot all the way up the left side and around the back side on this hole, so it gets a little sketchy. All right, so the forehand did stay in bounds. It skipped off the path over there, or off the parking lot, swung around, but it's a little bit farther. Play the first one. Well, that's how you started out right there. I mean, that is every bit of 40-some feet, so we're happy with that. Hole 2, 418 feet, par 3. It's over this hill and then it starts to dip back down, so it plays about flat. It is impossible. I've birdied it one time. It was off of like a 60-foot putt. So I'm going to throw my DD flat out left, hope that it kind of drifts and fades back in. That's about my only shot, but this is a par. We're just trying not to make that too difficult. Yeah, that'll be pretty good. The only time I ever birdied this actually was during a non-sanctioned tournament out here, so that was really cool. To get it during a tournament, I put myself like dead middle, like 50-ish feet out, and just banged putt, so that was nice. But we'll see where that leaves us. I'm super happy with this. I threw it a little bit lower than I wanted, so that's a good. I mean, if I get it just a touch higher, carries downhill a little bit more, maybe still finishes back, and it's really good. But either way, this is about the distance that I've birdied from before, so we're gonna give it a bid. I mean, that was a nice healthy bid. I like that. Those were both so close, but we'll tap out, take a par, move on to the next one. We're happy with that. Hole 3, this one's pretty gettable. 382 foot, slightly downhill. OB long, road and beyond. OB down this right side. OB into the thick stuff left. So it's a little bit of a, more precision shot. 382 down the hill a little bit. I'm going to try this DDX. Kind of put it out on a touch of hyzer outright, see what happens. It's a little high, so it didn't quite get the push I wanted, but it's not too bad. I'm actually going to throw a second one on this just for funsies. I'm going to throw forehand. Been switching my grip a touch on the forehand, so I've been working on them a little bit more. That's bullseye, so we're going to play that one. So PD was perfect. Bag on with the driver. Can still make that. dime pieced. Hole 4. This is one of my favorite holes out here. I don't know why. I just really like this shot shape. It is a 384-foot par 3. It is behind those thicker trees out on the left there. So I pretty much just throw a flat to hyzer disc. I'm going to go with that Nordic Phenom DD3. I'm going to just kind of punch it at that middle tree. Hopefully it gets left enough that we have a putt. As long as you get to those trees, you're pretty good. You don't want to be short of them. Yeah, that's going to be great. That is the straightest run of DD3 Cloudbreaker I've ever thrown. That Nordic Phenom literally just wants to ride dead straight. Like, I threw that high, and that's the only reason it faded. That's incredible. So this was absolutely destroyed. You guys are kind of through the gap on the side of those thicker trees. This is where I ended up. I am 20 long and just over to the side here. So this was every bit of 400. That's a little left. Hole 5 here. This one is a 210 foot par 3, dead straight through the tunnel here. I'm gonna go putter on a little backhand. Fun fact for you: when I first started playing disc golf, a buddy of mine gave me a whole tote bag full of discs, sent me out, and I was really falling in love with this disc. And I was throwing it a lot on forehands, felt amazing. And I tried to throw this with a forehand, and I lost it somewhere outright and never found it again. That disc ended up being a 10-time Ken Climo champion dyed Firebird. And I think about it almost every night before I go to bed. But now we're going to go nice little soft bid ace run maybe. Wasn't an ace run, pulled it a little bit right, but it's pin high, just outright. Quite literally perfectly pin high. I am in a straight line with the pole here. Tap in is all we have left. And of course I rush it because I'm trying to mess around. Hole 6 is a 310 foot par 3, straight up there. This one sucks. Super uphill. T-pad is uphill, which makes it hard. But I'm going to go with the Vanguard on just a touch of hyzer. Punch it straight up through the gap. Hopefully let it fade left a little bit. Oh, I slipped real bad. I slipped and it's still pretty damn good. So we'll take that. It's really nice whenever I expected this disc. It's too far to throw it flat. Like, I'll blow it into the weeds long. So I wanted to throw it on a touch hyzer, kill that distance a little bit. But you slip, you throw it flat, still ends up pretty damn good. Gives you 15 feet. And you're looking good. Before we start hole 7 here, I want to take a second. A, thank all of you guys. B, one last reminder, because I think we will hit it today after I upload this. 50 subscriber giveaway. Be giving away Simon Line Balance from the Gyro Box, Rock 3 Thanksgiving edition. Pretty cool discs. Hit the subscribe button. We're so close. And then we'll do an even bigger giveaway when we hit 100. So you guys let me know what you'd like to see in that. I'll make it happen. I don't care. But back into the hole. Hole 7. 355, I believe it is. Straight down to the right. Downhill, low ceiling. I'm going to try and just smooth my Skywalker on a forehand. Let it finish out to the right there. Get down kind of by those last trees. Give myself a little bit of a putt. I turned it over a little bit more than I wanted, so I'm deep of the basket on the right hand side, or on the left hand side, but it'll be pretty good. We can make a par. So we did go deep. I must have kicked off of something that really pushed me back out here into the fairway, but we've got a decent look at it. This is a really hard hole, so any decent putt I'm happy with. Just over the top. And that was right into the pole. Yeah, we'll take a par. I'm not mad at that. I do have some really cool news about this course. My sponsor, Windshred Disc Golf, is run by an amazing man named Gavin Dively, who will be redesigning this 9-hole course out here. I believe that the 9 holes will be staying how they are, but then we will be adding 9 more holes to make it a full 18. They might rework some of the original holes. I don't know the exact plan yet, but I want to bring Gavin out here for a video and have him just kind of, talk through what he's feeling. Because I think that would be really cool. You guys let me know. Hole 8. It's one of my favorite holes out here. I like this one a lot. This is the other one that I just absolutely love. Is a 310 foot, slightly downhill par 3 through the gap here. I kind of want to throw a forehand because this PD will kind of drift left and then finish right. So it might be really good. If it's not, I'll throw a backhand also. Why not? We're here for fun. But I will make sure to throw this and then move out of the way for you guys. That's great. That is pin high, just out to the right. I'm going to throw a backhand just because I like this hole a lot. See if I can hyzer a DD1 at it. Or a DDX, sorry. Yeah, it's a really fun hole. I like this one a lot. That's pretty good too. But yeah, we'll play the first one there. Hopefully get another birdie. Head to hole 9. Finish up the video. I went a touch long. I knew it finished out right, but went a touch long. I gave it kind of like an ace run on this hole, which is cool. I like the spin and the height that I'm giving putts today. Giving them a chance from that one's about 45. So giving them a chance. We like that. But a par on this hole kind of sucks. It's not the best. Hole 9. Last hole out here. Really good hole in my opinion. 281 foot par 3. It is just to the right, and behind that tree out in the middle there's water deep, so you can't go too far. This is a good one. I'm going to go with the MD3. It's actually the MD3 this time, not the MD5. And I'm going to put it out there on maybe just a touch of hyzer, see what we can do. Well, that's really good. Whew! Scaring the basket. I thought it was in. I think we did come in on quite a bit of an ace run. Would have came kind of right over your head there. Maybe just a few feet short. But good shot. Oh boy. But yeah, that is Canoe Creek State Park. Like I said, I'll be coming out here and doing hopefully a video with Gavin as he starts to finish out the course, which will be really, really fun to watch, I think. I think it'll really bring this course onto a tournament scene, which will be awesome. 18 holes out here would be really fantastic. But yeah, Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Giveaway time, hopefully.